These people are amongst the greatest quiz players in Britain. Together, they make up the Eggheads, the most formidable quiz team in the country. The question is, can they be beaten? Welcome to Eggheads, the show where a team of quiz challengers attempt to beat the greatest quiz team in Britain. They are the Eggheads. Today's fearsome foursome are Steve, Pat, known as the Shark, Beth, and Barry. Challenging the might of our Goliaths today are Joey Triviani. Now, this team of friends test their quizzing prowess at the Bay Horse Tavern in Manchester, and they've won that particular quiz at least 5 times. Let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Sinead and I'm an accountant.
Hi, I'm Charles and I'm a technology consultant.
Hi, I'm Diane and I'm a financial care assistant.
Hi, I'm Sean and I'm an accountant.
So, Junaid and team, welcome. Very nice to see you. So, in a way, you're the connecting person here, Junaid.
I am. So we're all friends now, but I met them each individually. So Charles and I went to school together. Diane and Sean went to Heriot-Watt University in Edinburgh with me. Diane and I lived in halls together and Sean was on my course.
Right, so you're all doing different things in life now?
Yeah. So we're all spread about the UK now.
OK, but the quizzing still happens for you all, does
We
it?
still love quizzing, we're passionate about it, and we're ready to beat the Eggheads, hopefully.
Help me with the team name. I was thinking there's a Friends connection. Just help me. What's the Joey Triviani?
We love Friends, but we also love The US Office. I think that's one of our collective favourite shows. And in season 8, in the trivia episode, one of the teams calls themselves Joey Triviani.
That's so clever. Did you know that, Beth?
No, because I don't watch The Office.
You don't watch it, but you love Friends.
Oh, I love Friends, so I know the Joey Tribbiani thing, but not The Office. Not...
What in Friends? Is it just Joey, or does he have a surname as well?
Yeah, Tribbiani.
Tribbiani. OK, that's what threw me to say. Joey Triviani, based on Joey Tribbiani. I've got it. I'm there, finally, OK? All right, well, good luck, challengers.
Thanks.
Every day there is £1,000 worth of cash up for grabs if the challengers fail to defeat the Eggheads. As you know, the prize money rolls over to the next show. There's been quite a lot of rolling over recently, hasn't there? Joey Triviani, the Eggheads have won the last 12, so they've gone through a dozen other teams, and they need stopping. Okay. That's your job today. And if you win, there's £13,000 for you to take home.
So good.
All right? So we're at quite a jackpot now. Shall we crack on?
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Great. The first head-to-head battle is on history.
Diane, do you want to do it?
You want to do it or do you want me to do it?
You go for it.
OK, fine.
So, yeah, I think we'll pick Diane.
OK, Diane, on history. You can have any one of these brilliant Eggheads here. You've got Steve, you've got Pat, you've got Beth and Barry.
Beth, maybe?
OK, sure. OK,
Yeah.
Beth. We'll go
All
for
right,
Beth.
Diane from Joey Triviani goes into battle against Beth on history. And just to ensure there's no conferring, please take your positions in our famous question room. All right, well, good luck to you. 3 multiple-choice questions on history in turn. Diane, your choice. Would you like the first or second set?
First, please.
OK, first history question for you, Diane. Which of these people was stationed at Bletchley Park during World War II? Was this Albert Einstein, Francis Crick, or Alan Turing?
Let's think. Bletchley Park. Having a look at the names, one of them doesn't jump out to me. It's one that I know. I think I'll go for Alan Turing.
Teammates, is she right? Yes, bang on. So he's the one. I suppose the movie, it was The Imitation Game, Beth, wasn't it?
Yes, it was, yeah.
With Benedict Cumberbatch. He's the code breaker, which is what they were doing at Bletchley. Beth, your question. Which Native American woman is said to have saved the life of the colonial leader John Smith after he'd been taken prisoner by her father's men? Is it Hiawatha, Pocahontas, or Sacagawea?
I think she was the subject of a Disney film, and I think she's buried in Gravesend, but certainly somewhere in North Kent, and this is Pocahontas.
Pocahontas is right. Well done. So 1 each. Diane, back to you. Members of which of these civilizations referred to themselves as the Mexica? Egyptian, Inca, or Aztec?
Well, I don't reckon that it's Egyptian. So it's between Inca and Aztec. Based on where I believe they are geographically, I'll go for Aztec.
Aztec is right. Great stuff. Well done. 2 out of 2. Back to you, Beth. On the 8th of June, 793 AD, what is believed to be the first ever Viking raiding party landed on and pillaged which British island? Is it Lindisfarne, Iona, or Anglesey?
Well, coming across from Scandinavia, you wouldn't hit either Iona or Anglesey first. You'd have to go across the whole country. So it's got to be Lindisfarne.
Lindisfarne is quite right. Well done. Brilliant logic. Okay, 2-2. Ooh, this is tight. Okay, Diane. The body of which of these people was exhumed and subjected to a posthumous execution? Oliver Cromwell, Joan of Arc, or Dick Turpin?
I think I've heard this before, and I want to go with my instinct on this and say Joan of Arc.
Joan of Arc. Eggheads?
Oliver Cromwell.
Oliver Cromwell it was. Okay, so you can take the round with this, Beth. Used in World War II, what type of military vehicle was the Gloucester Gladiator? Gloucester's Gloster. Was it a fighter plane, tank, or submarine?
Well, I know that Gloucester's, I can't remember, was it Gloucester Meteor? One of the, so, and that's a plane, so it has to be fighter plane.
The correct answer is fighter plane. 3 out of 3 for Beth. Sorry, Diane, knocked out by our egghead. Early days, though. Come back to us, rejoin your teams, and we'll play on. Okay, the challengers have lost the brain from the final round. The eggheads are all still there, but as you know, eggheads, you can be taken by surprise. The next subject is science. Which of you is the scientist?
Charles is a scientist.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
So he's going to go for it.
technology consultant. Against which egghead? And it can be Steve or Pat or Barry.
What do you think, Steve?
Yeah, I think Steve.
Steve, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, said with conviction. Feel you haven't had a run out for a while, Steve.
No, a little while.
Been a few days. We'll see if you're getting rusty. Charles from Jerry Triviani to play Steve from the Eggheads on Science. Please, gentlemen, take your positions. So you have a pilot's license, Charles.
That's right, yeah. I got that about 4 years ago.
Gosh, how exciting. Would you learn to fly on small planes first?
Well, only small planes so far, but I'd really like to do aerobatics, but I'll work up to that, I think.
And the kind of planes would be ideally flying passengers around, or would they be like Spitfires? What would you do?
Well, I'd love to do a Spitfire, but it might be too expensive at the moment.
I gather it is quite pricey.
Yeah.
OK, well, listen, I don't know if we can provide the same level of excitement here. I'm really not sure. You must have nerves of steel, I think. Good luck.
Hopefully.
Science against Steve. Would you like to go first or second, Charles?
First, please.
OK, here we go down the runway. In astronomy, what are white dwarfs and red dwarfs? Are they planets, asteroids, or stars?
I think... I'm not sure. I don't think asteroids. I'm going between stars and planets. I think I'll go for stars.
Yes, you're quite right. White dwarfs and red dwarfs are stars. Stephen Hawking is best known for his work in which field of science? Physics, biology, or chemistry?
That's physics, Jeremy.
Physics is quite right. Back to you, Charles. In the human body, what name is given to microorganisms that cause disease, such as viruses or bacteria? Would you call them a catalyst, pathogen, or enzyme?
So I'm quite sure that it's pathogen.
It is a pathogen, a disease-causing thing. Steve, according to the WWF, which of these animals has the largest population in the wild? Hippopotamus, bonobo, snow leopard?
I think we can probably rule snow leopard out. But after that, I'm a bit unsure. Because you've got more than one species of hippopotamus, I'd probably lean that way. Could be wrong, I really don't know, but I'll say hippopotamus, Jeremy.
Hippopotamus is the right answer. Well done, Steve. OK, so level after 2 questions. Your third question, Charles. The male Amazon River dolphin, when mature, is typically which colour? So the Amazon River dolphin, does it grow to be pink or black or green?
So I think I've seen a pink dolphin before, and I don't think I've seen a black or green one. I could be wrong, but I'll go for pink.
Well done, pink is right. That's really good quizzing. Well done. So 3 out of 3. Let's see if Steve can hang on in. The Big Bang theory of creation suggests that the universe came into being how many years ago, Steve? 13,800, 13.8 million, or 13.8 billion?
I could make sound look really stupid here, but I think it's got to be a billion, Jeremy. 13.8 billion.
Okay, if you've got this wrong, you've been knocked out. 13.8 billion is correct. Well done, Steve. So 3-3. These are two good quizzes we got here. Well, we knew Steve was. You're doing well there, Charles. We go to sudden death, Charles. Gets a bit harder. I don't give you alternative options. Queen Alexandra's birdwing is the largest variety of what?
I would guess eagle.
Anyone?
Butterfly.
Butterfly. All right, so you've let Steve in. Let's see if he can win the round. Which subatomic particle is sometimes referred to as a light quantum, Steve?
Photon.
Photon is right. Give Steve a chance. He'll always take it, Charles. I'm sorry, you played really well there. Steve, well done, though. You're in the final round, and we'll be back shortly if you would like to work on a question from the Eggheads during the break. I gather Barry's got one.
Which owls make the familiar to-wit-to-woo call?
OK. All right, Barry. Thank you. We'll see you in just a moment, and he'll give us the answer. Welcome back. Now, Barry just set a brilliant question, which was, which owl makes the familiar twit-to-woo call? I mean, it's a great question. My obvious thought is barn owl, because I feel like I've heard the actual call, but is it?
I'm afraid it isn't. It's actually the tawny owl. But it's quite cute, because the female says to-wit, and the male replies to-woo, and the result is happiness.
So the female calls the male. There we go. Thank you. The tawny owl. Well done if you've got that at home. As it stands, Joey Triviani have lost a couple of brains from the final. The Eggheads have not lost any brains so far. I'm just wondering, Junaid, if we change tactics here or...
Don't know yet, so we'll see what the next category is.
OK. I'm not suggesting it's urgent, but we are. Mate, this is a key round. The next subject is arts and books. So, team captain, who wants this? You've got yourself, you've got Sean.
It's probably my worst subject, but I think we're stronger going into the final round with you there. So I think I take it and just go from there.
Yeah, so Sean will take it.
OK, very honourable. And you want to play who? You've got Pat, you've got Barry.
I'll take Pat, please.
Great stuff. Sean from Joey Triviani takes on Pat from the Eggheads. Please, gentlemen, go to the question room for the last time. Sean, you're a fan of my favourite sport, which is table tennis.
Yeah, I love it. I play it in the Edinburgh leagues, and I've actually won one of the divisions there, so...
Brilliant.
Love it.
I mean, I think it's so underrated. I think it's the most wonderful game.
And it's so fun. You can play it all year round. You don't need to wait on the weather to be nice. It's great.
Yeah. What should I do about the fact that 19 out of 20 of my smashes go off the end of the table?
Aim better.
I thought you were going to say stop smashing it. When the one goes in, though, it's very satisfying, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I'll give you a game one day. You will thrash me. OK, 3 questions on arts and books. Would you like to go first or second, Sean?
First, please.
Here's your question. Arthur Boo Radley is a character in which famous book? The Catcher in the Rye, To Kill a Mockingbird, or The Great Gatsby?
I'm not sure on this one. Atticus Finch is the main in To Kill a Mockingbird. I know that, so I'll eliminate that. I'm going to go with The Great Gatsby, just out of the two. It's giving me a minute the eye.
OK, it was To Kill a Mockingbird, but the character that Sean named is in it.
He's the main character, protagonist.
And who's then Boo Radley?
Boo Radley lives in one of the houses on the streets that the Finch lives on, and he's a recluse. So, and the children of Scouts and Jem try to get him to come out.
Yeah, OK. Sorry, To Kill a Mockingbird was the answer, Sean. Pat, a great British spraycation featuring a series of murals in East Anglian resort towns was a 2021 project by which artist? Tracy Emin, Damien Hirst, or Banksy?
I think I heard about this. I think it was by Banksy. I think he went on something of a tour.
Banksy is right. Yes, because he's done sort of the send-up of Disneyland and stuff, hasn't he?
Yes, in Weston-super-Mare, Dismaland.
What was it called? Dismaland. OK, over to you, Sean. Which of these artists is famous for producing a series of artworks and posters of can-can dancers? Was it Toulouse-Lautrec, Degas, or Monet?
I think this one's going to have to be a stab in the dark, not anything I'm familiar with. I'm going to go straight down the middle and go Degas.
These are kind of like cartoony paintings almost. They were posters, weren't they? They were, and it was Eggheads? Toulouse-Lautrec who did them. Bad luck. Not out yet, but if the Egghead gets this right, I'm afraid it will be all Eggheads in the final. Pat, in which city is the Tennessee Williams play A Streetcar Named Desire set? Is it Los Angeles, New Orleans, or New York?
I think a lot of Tennessee Williams' work is set in the southern United States, and I think that play is in New Orleans.
The correct answer is New Orleans. Well done, Pat. You're in the final. Sorry, Sean. Tricky. I know it's not your favourite subject. Come back to us, both of you, and we will play the final round for £13,000. So this is what we have been playing towards. It's time for the final round, which, as always, is general knowledge. But I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads won't be in the round, and we have to go to the challengers' side for this. It's Charles and Diane and Sean from Joey Triviani, who I must ask, I'm afraid, to leave the studio. OK, Junaid, you're playing to win Joey Triviani £13,000. Steve, Pat, Beth and Barry, you're playing for something that money can't buy, which, as we know, is the Eggheads' precious reputation. And you want to keep this run going, don't you? I know you do. As usual, I'll ask each team 3 questions in turn. They're all general knowledge. Normally, I say, Junaid, you can confer, but it's tricky with your 3 friends back there. But here's the big question. Can your one brain take down these 4? And would you like to go first or second?
First, please.
OK, general knowledge. 3 questions. First question to you now. Christopher Lee plays the villain in which Bond film? Is it The Spy Who Loved Me, Goldfinger, or The Man with the Golden Gun?
I'm not really feeling The Spy Who Loved Me. I don't know why, but I'm not drawn to that. My gut says The Man with the Golden Gun.
I mean, because I'm older, I guess I've seen them all. And Goldfinger was the famous, you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. So it was The Man with the Golden Gun. That's right.
Wow.
You got it right, yeah. OK, your question. The town of Bognor Regis is located on which body of water? North Sea, Irish Sea, or English Channel?
English Channel. Oh, we're all agreed on that. It's definitely the English Channel.
English Channel's right. Well done. Back to you. Junaid, playing well. Which of these words was added to the Oxford English Dictionary most recently? Vlogger, anti-vaccine, or mansplaining?
OK, I think vloggers have been around for a while. And then I've been hearing the term mansplaining again for a couple of years. And I think the anti-vaccine movement probably kicks off during COVID. I'm going to say anti-vaccine.
So 2016 was vlogger. The next most recent was mansplaining, which was 2018. 2022, anti-vaccine.
OK.
You're right. Over to you, Eggheads, for your second question. Iga Swiatek is a leading name in which sport? Tennis, golf, or athletics?
Tennis player, got the Polish lass.
I was Polish.
Polish.
Iga Swiatek is the Polish tennis player. I believe she won the French Open recently.
OK, tennis is the right answer. Well done, Iga Swiatek. So, third question to you.
Yep.
Junaid, get this right. There may be nothing else for you to do today.
OK.
The term to gaslight, meaning to convince someone that they are losing their mind, is taken from the title of a 1938 play by which author? Ben Travers, Patrick Hamilton, or George Bernard Shaw?
So the only one I know is George Bernard Shaw. I think he wrote Pygmalion, and I don't know, that seems like a kind of different thing, gaslighting, from the kind of play I know him for. I'm just going to go straight down the middle, Patrick Hamilton.
Has he got it right?
Yes.
Yes, you're right.
Oh.
Patrick Hamilton. OK, Eggheads, you need to get this right. We've got £13,000. I can smell the money now. It's within one wrong answer of these challengers. Which of these is a type of suet pudding, sometimes made with a savoury filling at one end and a sweet filling at the other? Barm cake, Groaty pudding or Bedfordshire clanger?
It's a Bedfordshire clanger, isn't it?
Most definitely.
We're all agreed on that, and I'm sure some of us have eaten it quite often. A Bedfordshire clanger.
Bedfordshire clanger is the right answer. Back we go to you, Junaid. You've done really well so far. Nothing wrong in the final round. Sudden death now. I don't give you alternative options.
Yep.
What is the most populous island in the world, being home to over 140 million people?
Yeah, Indonesia's definitely an island. I think maybe after it's top 5 most populated. Yeah, I'm just going to say Indonesia.
I can't accept Indonesia because it's an archipelago of different islands. It's not a single island, it's many, many islands.
Right.
As it happens, the answer is the most populous island in Indonesia.
Oh, right, okay.
I don't know if you know what that is.
I might have said Java.
Yeah, Java would have been the answer. Yeah. Bad luck. Okay, the Eggheads can take it with this. And Justice for All and Master of Puppets are best-selling 1980s albums by which heavy metal band?
Favourite band, Barry?
Metallica?
It's Metallica.
Favourite band?
Metallica.
Metallica.
Yeah.
It must be Metallica.
Metallica is the answer. Well done, Eggheads. We say congratulations, you have won! You're a brilliant quizzer. And I feel bad about the Indonesia answer, and I had to really think about that, but because it's not an island, it's a group of islands, it's a country, and we needed Java. So thank you for playing.
No, thanks for having me.
Oh, honestly, you've been so sporting and so brilliant, and what a great team. Thank you, teammates back there. Sean, the alpha of table tennis, still stands. Commiserations to our challengers. The Eggheads have done it again. The winning streak continues. It's getting quite dramatic, isn't it? So the challengers don't take home the 13,000, and we roll the money over to our next show, and we wonder if you can be beaten. Maybe you'll get the jackpot up to 20. That doesn't happen very often, does it? Join us next time to see if a new team of challengers have the brains to finally defeat them and wipe the smiles off their faces. £14,000 is here for them to win if they can do it. Till then, goodbye.
There's some serious monkey business going on tonight as Yorkshire vet Matt attempts the snip on 3 of them new at 8. Meddling, lies and creepy obsessions all come to a head at 9 as our brand new original drama comes to a dramatic climax, The House Across the Street. Next, dogs behaving very badly.